Hey Aries, welcome to your January reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what does and leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be picking up with somebody around you or somebody you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it can be something that happens down the line, so keep it in your back pocket or come back at a later time. And if you don't like swearing, I would suggest that you fuck off, because if you don't like swearing, you're not going to fucking like me. That's okay, so just fuck off and watch somebody else and have an amazing day elsewhere, okay? So we're going to see what messages may come through for you guys for January, see what's going on, get an idea of what you can expect, and we'll get some advice as well, okay? Alright, Happy New Year, by the way. Hope that 2020 brings you guys lots of blessings and that you go after your dreams and just believe in yourself, you know? You can make anything happen. You just gotta put the effort in, believe in yourself, stand strong. I don't know. Let's just focus on your reading now, okay? January 2020 for Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Messages for Aries, please. What messages do we have for Aries? I feel very like zen right now, so if you're wondering why my energy feels so like low and like I'm not, I'm just chilling, you know? Messages for Aries, please. January 2020. What messages do we have for Aries? Ooh, 9 of Cups. For January, what do we have here? Queen of Pentacles, Hangman. Give me one more, please, for Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus. The Devil. You could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn straight up, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil. So we already have Capricorn coming out twice in this reading. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be, okay? We have the 9 of Cups and the Hangman. So it's looking pretty positive so far. Besides the Devil, the rest of the spread looking pretty solid. So for January, Aries, it's looking pretty good for you. So I definitely feel like you're focusing a lot on your self-love and taking care of yourself. You know, you're putting energy into those that you care about, especially yourself, though. You're making yourself a priority, you know. It's time to focus on yourself. Make sure that you're solid within you. You're happy within you. You are investing your energy into the right relationships, you know. You are trusting the flow of life. You're trusting exactly where you need to be, where you need to head. And you're so close to your 10 of Cups. You're really close. Like, it's just one last push. But you're doing pretty good. Really focusing on your self-care, you know, as well as like those around you and stuff. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, it's also just telling me that you are very grounded, okay? You are pretty solid within yourself. You're very abundant. You're very successful. You're the full package, you know? You take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your job. You take care of business, but you also, you know, you're just super reliable. People can rely on you. You're just being somebody who's solid and will have your back no matter what. We need more people like you, Aries. We need more people like you, okay? We also have the Hangman here, Piscean energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces or another water sign, Cancer or Scorpio, but this is Piscean energy coming through in this card. You may be just kind of taking a moment to do a little bit of reflection and maybe even reflecting the last year, the last decade, since, you know, we're in a new one now. And you are realizing and thinking of the changes you would like to make, what you would like to see in the future, where you want to go, what goals you want to set. You definitely could be studying more or like learning more, trying to get some type of wisdom, knowledge, or like a higher knowing, or maybe even doing a lot of meditation or spiritual work. Definitely could see that going on. But it's kind of also talking about this month is a little bit slow for you. It's just kind of like a slow, calm month so far. That's kind of what I'm getting. Just like even this energy just feels very like calm and like, I don't know, just imagine like being on the beach with like just hearing the waves roll in. Like, I don't know, it just seems very peaceful. Besides the Devil, which that ain't peaceful. So we'll look into that when we clarify, because the Devil, on the other hand, ain't so cute, okay? Now, maybe this is just you freeing yourself from something that was unhealthy, right? You could be contemplating thinking about what you want to do about a situation or a relationship or a person, place, thing, etc., whatever the fuck this may be, reflecting on how you want to free yourself from this. You may be finding yourself overindulging, so be careful, or maybe there's somebody around you who is kind of having this toxic energy. Let me look at the bottom of the deck, and then we're going to clarify. We have the Chariot, 4 swords, and 6 of swords, as well as the Sun and the Star, Aquarian energy and Leo energy coming through, as well as Cancerian and a lot of air. See, look at this. You know how I was just saying, like on a beach, and like it's relaxing, just very flowy, go with the flow type energy? We have the 4 swords and the 6 of swords. The 4 swords is about resting and healing and rejuvenating, getting back your energy, resting, right? Maybe you're going on a little holiday, treating yourself, or going on a little spa day. And then the 6 of swords is talking about moving to calmer waters. That's so funny. I was like, you know, just like an ocean, but not like a crazy rapid, like, oh, tsunami. Like, no, I'm talking like just some slow little waves rolling in, like peaceful, relaxing, sun shining, right? Sun is shining. Bottom of the deck. So it's, I don't know, I feel like you're feeling yourself, you're getting your confidence back, you're really starting to just own your soul, own your energy, own that confidence, being strong within yourself, going after what you want, making that shit a reality. Queen of Pentacles, very abundant, very successful, very luxurious, you know? Really taking care of yourself, and it's gonna help you in the long run. We're off to a great start. What the heck? Okay, so let's clarify and get into the Devil, because I want to know what the hell that's about. Alright, so let's go into the Devil, please, for Aries. I hope I'm not too quiet, because I'm talking quieter than usual. Oh well, what can you do? Kind of the Devil for Aries. I got the Devil. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? The Devil came out for the Devil. Okay, so there's some shit going on here. I got the Devil, please, for Aries. I got the Devil for Aries for January 2020. I got the Devil, please. Come on, y'all. Okay, we got the Prince of Wands. Let's get a couple more, like, Knight of Wands. Because I don't really count the Devil. Clarifying the Devil really explains more. It's just like, great, okay, no shit, it's the Devil. Thank you, Spirit. But tell me about this Devil, you know? Tell me the Devil, please, for Aries, January 2020. Ooh. Princess of Swords. 8 of Cups, Empress, 7 of... Oh, okay, so this could actually be a person you could be dealing with. For some, this is a person. For some, maybe this is within yourself. But it's like, maybe you... Okay, I'll take the bottom 3. Hold on, I'm trying to get that. Okay, so regarding the Devil, that came out twice. So we all know what the Devil is. Devil, not great, not solid. It's not like, oh my god, you got the Devil, that's amazing. No, it's like, okay, red alert, kind of have the alarms going off. Just kidding. But you could definitely be dealing with somebody who maybe is a little bit defensive. Maybe there's somebody around you who has, like, let's just say drinking problems or something that's overindulgence or like abuse of something. And that could literally be anything, right? And it's like, maybe you try to like talk to this person and be like, hey, you know, maybe you should lay off this for a little bit, or like cut down on this. And like they just come off very defensive and like very sharp and just like, how dare you tell me what to do? Or like, oh, it's none of your business, or something like that. I don't know. There's like this very defensive energy with the Princess of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. It's like, this is definitely through communication. And somebody's very, it's like, look, she's trying to talk to the guy in the Nine of Wands. She's trying to talk to him. She's like, listen, I don't think it's good for you. I'm just being honest. I know you may not like the honesty. I'm not trying to sugarcoat shit over here. And they got like their back towards you, and you're like, listen, like, I don't think this, or whatever the fuck you're telling this person. And they just got their guard up. They're very defensive. They're trying to ignore you. And just like, there's somebody who has very toxic tendencies. And somebody could be very impulsive too. I want to know more about this. Oh wait, bottom of the deck we had the Eight of Cups, the Empress, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like somebody is like sabotaging themselves. Somebody's sabotaging themselves. It could be a Taurus, it could be an air sign, it could be a water sign here, and it's just like, You may actually need to walk away from this person if it gets to the point where it's just like influencing you or affecting you. Okay, because this person could easily be sabotaging themselves or sabotaging your relationship or your life or the relationships you involve yourself in, and this person may play a huge role, and it's like they may have some kind of I don't know, man. Let me get some more. Let me use my other deck just to get a little bit more insight, because I'm just trying to get the point of this. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on. Let me hold the fuck up. Tell me the Devil, please. Tell me the Devil. Judgment. Oh. And the World in reverse. Somebody refuses to release. Yeah, literally somebody is refusing to wrap up a cycle of their toxicity or like make changes. Somebody is refusing to change their ways. And it's like, if you confront this person on like, hey, you know, I don't think this is good for you, or hey, you know, whatever, like whatever you may say to this person, and you can, maybe this is you and somebody's saying this to you, you can swap the roles, right? But it's like somebody here has like these toxic tendencies, fill in the blanks. Maybe this is codependency, maybe this is addiction, maybe this is whatever, something that's unhealthy though, something that's not good. And it's like you could be communicating to this person, hey, you know, this, you know, that, trying to help them, and this person does not seem to give a fuck. They don't care. They may have an attitude. They may come off very defensive, or this may start a bunch of conflict. And like, it's just the reason why this person isn't changing or taking your advice or whatever is because they don't want it, period. Like, they don't want to change. And so maybe you feel stuck because you don't know what to do or to help this person, because maybe you're seeing them, you know, go downhill, and it just makes you like sad to see this person turn into whoever they are or whatever. I don't know. But this person literally refuses to change their ways or get the help they need, and it's just like the universe may step in, or there could be a sudden change or sudden like awakening for this person. Like literally this is like as if they hit rock bottom. Because after I can't even speak. After the Devil is the Tower in the Major Arcana. So once they hit like rock bottom, major tower moment. Like, and this is what Judgment's talking about. There's going to be a major tower moment for this person, whoever this is. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is somebody you're dealing with. But there's going to be a major like snap, awakening, realization after they basically hit rock bottom. Because this person's refusing to change their ways, and it's like the universe just steps in or throws something in their path, or like something clicks, and like it's like the universe is blowing their horn, their trumpet, they're stepping in, and it's just like maybe people are judging this person, or you're harshly judging this person. Okay, well, let me move on, because I've been on this card for too damn long. Wonder what that's about. Leave a little comment. Tell me what's going on if you want. But not all messages are going to apply to everybody, so just take what does, right? Tell me about the Hangman, please. I want to call you Capricorn. Aries, please. See, definitely could be dealing with the Capricorn. Tell me the Hangman for Aries. Try the Hangman for Aries. Try the Hangman, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for January. Empress. Try the Hangman, Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. Okay. Ooh. I'm almost getting like this could be in the family. Okay, now for some, obviously it may not, maybe it's whatever, take it however it applies, but for some, I'm kind of getting like a family vibe, like not gonna lie, like I'm getting, why am I getting like mother-daughter and then like home situation, because the 10 of Pentacles is about like family and like passing down from generation to generation. It's like literally in this card, there's all these different, there's this couple, there's this elderly man, then there's like all these kids, and then there's a kid right there, you know, it's like all about passing down from generation to generation. But this is in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like there's a foundation here, and hey, kind of fits in with, there's like a little tower moment that may come on, may happen towards this person or whoever, right? Whoever's tower moment this may be. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like a collapse of a foundation, or a foundation that's not very solid, or kind of like falling apart. not something that's long lasting and like stable and gonna last forever. This is something that's kind of fragile. All right. So, and then there's these two different, well, this may be just one person, but just like, I don't know, man, I just got this vibe. It's just like there's like the mother, and then there's like, okay, do you see this? Like they look so similar. Okay, they look so similar, but like she looks like she's like Mother Bear, and like this is her daughter. Like, even though the Empress is higher than the Queen, but like still, you get what I'm saying? Anyways, we're just gonna, let me just put that aside. Let me explain, okay? So we got the Queen of Swords here. This is somebody who does not want to tolerate jack shit from nobody, okay? She sees a red flag, she's going to call you out on your shit. She will put you in her place. She will call you out if she needs to. She will stand up for herself, and she does not give a fuck. She will cut out anybody who does her wrong or is not good for her. She knows what she deserves. So maybe this is you. Maybe this is just one whole person, okay? So maybe this is just one whole person. They're like this Empress, but it's like if somebody crosses the line, ooh, Mother Bear comes out. I don't know. Okay, but seriously though, this Queen of Swords, she's not afraid to use her sword to her advantage, okay? So you could definitely be doing some contemplation about a foundation relationship, something that was long term. Maybe this is a family, right? For some, this could be a family, and it's a little fragile, and you're doing a lot of reflection, and you're trying to figure out, what's my next move? I don't really know. Well, actually, you do know, because the Queen of Swords, she knows what she fucking wants, right? But you're trying to figure out your next move, what to do, who to cut off, or like, what to say, or like, how you want to handle this situation. And so with the Hangman, this stagnant energy, you're trying to figure out how to go about this, or how to handle this situation appropriately, the most respectful or beneficial way. And then with the Empress here, there is potential, there is growth. You know that this could work if you just approach the situation the right way, or approach this person who's having some struggles the right way. You just maybe are trying to gather your thoughts or your ways on how you can go about this. Because literally this reading so far feels like, to me, you're dealing with somebody with some type of addiction or something that's not good. Maybe this is something within their mental, like maybe they're like having like depression, or they're just really overindulging, or whatever the fuck, right? And you're trying to like help somebody, but they're not accepting your help, and so you're trying to think of a way to help them. And this could definitely be somebody in your family or somebody very close to you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, as well as Temperance and the World, okay? Could be dealing with Sagittarius. Yeah, and this is for the Hangman. This is just the bottom of the deck. So we have the Prince of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to find a way to work with them. Trying to find a way to work on getting some type of stability, right? Trying to fix this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're trying to take a step back and be like, okay, how can we kind of like fix this? How can we work together? How can we work as a team, you know? Because you are very independent. You're independent, but perhaps if this is another person involved, an unhealthy little whatever, maybe they're needing help, because you're like this person, you're also the Empress, right? And so you're trying to help them become as strong as you, or try to like give them the advice, the courage, the support to help them get out of this cycle. Because the Three of Pentacles is about support and helping one another, and, you know, teamwork, and just being there, being that support, right? And so maybe this is a loved one, maybe this is somebody you are with romantically, maybe this is just a friend, right? Either way though, you are approaching them with like emotion, okay? So I think that's what you're realizing. It's like, I need to kind of approach them with some type of emotion, but also support too. So maybe they're a friend, or even somebody you could work with, okay? But literally, it could like apply to anybody in your life. But I definitely feel like this is somebody who's close to you. You see why you're trying to like reach out and help somebody cross the line. Because those three cards underneath the Temperance of the World, so Sagittarian energy and fixed energy here. It's like you're helping this person get their balance back, or somebody's helping you get your balance back, okay? Because you can swap the roles. Maybe you're the person who's like in a dark hole and needs help, needs that, like, you know, the light, right? And there's that Nine of Cups coming out again. Anyways, so that's kind of what it's looking like so far in this reading, but whatever. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, please, for Aries. Queen of Pentacles for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, Five of Pentacles, the Prince of Swords. How about the Queen of Pentacles for Aries? Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Two of Wands. See, so again, two different queen energies. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there's two different energies. You could be dealing with somebody who is, well, they got a little bit of an attitude, okay? Their bitchiness is coming out. See, this is the same kind of defensive energy that this devil had, right? This devil with the Nine of Wands, and like you trying to communicate, hey, I don't think this is good for you, and that pisses them off, right? But it's the honest truth, and you're like, listen, hold on, I got so many damn cards. I'm like, which ones do I hold up for this? It's like you're making it clear to this person that if they keep going the way they're going downhill and like hitting rock bottom and not trying to make positive changes for themselves, you're kind of like giving them a warning, like, if you keep this up, if you keep doing this and you're not going to change your ways and you're going to be toxic as fuck, I'm going to have to leave you out in the cold and do what's best for me, because I can't allow you to bring me down, right? So if you want to keep this negative ass energy, excuse me, oh shit, what did it, oh my god, what, it just disappeared just like that. Oh my god, I fucking hate when that happens. I literally was just mid-sentence and then it just fucking disappeared. If you're not gonna snap out of this, get the help you need or some shit like that, and you're making it very clear, and this is very abrupt, very cold, very sharp, very like direct, you're like, if you don't make those positive changes and you keep this up and you keep trying to drag me down, then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm gonna have to walk away. And so that leaves this other person, because there's two different people here. There's one person who's pretty solid within themselves and like self-love and taking care of themselves, very strong, abundant. And then there's somebody who has like some toxic ass tendencies, whatever, fill the blank, right? And so you or somebody says that to the other person, the person with the toxic tendencies, if you don't get the help you need or whatever the fuck that you say to this person, I'm going to have to let you go. I'm going to have to walk away. I'm going to have to just give you the time to get your shit together. And then when you got your shit together, then come and talk. Because otherwise, this is too much for me. You're draining me. You're keeping me whatever. You're stunting my growth. And if you're just going to be a roadblock, I'm going to have to remove you. And so obviously that pisses this person off. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this could be a feminine energy. Doesn't have to be though. But this is somebody who's pretty fucking mad. Okay, so you saying that, you being straight up to this person may piss them off. Okay, and that leaves them with a decision. And with this decision, it's like they can either choose to wrap up the cycle with this little world up here, this little globe. They have a choice. Do I want to wrap up the cycle and get the help I need? Or do I want to stay in my own lane and continue to keep going through the same old shit and repeat it again and again and again and again and again? Or do I want to fix this, wrap this shit up, and learn from this, right? It's up to them, right? It's not up to you. You can help this person all you want, but it's ultimately up to this person if they want to change, because you could try and force this person to change. They're not going to change unless they want to change, okay? So even if they don't change, it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. It's their fault. So don't put any guilt, any blame on you, okay? Or vice versa for the cross watcher, okay? Let's go to the Nine of Cups. Tell me the Nine of Cups, please, for Aries. The Lovers. Nine of Cups, please, for Aries. Six of Cups in reverse. King of Wands. So now I do have a pair. Give me one more. Just, oh. King of Swords. See, we have pairs. We have the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. So we have pairs here in this reading. We have pairs in this reading. So there's two pairs. Then we have the Lovers coming out. So this is definitely, whether this was romantic, platonic, family, whatever the fuck type of relationship this may be, somebody you work with, whatever. This is definitely some divinely orchestrated shit going on here. No doubt, period. Like, this is some divine shit happening here. This was a major path to go on. This is a major lesson for both parties, both sides. Lesson for you, lesson for them. There's a decision to make, though, again, because the Lovers is all about a decision. Do I want to build and become stronger and blossom and grow and learn from whatever I've done and grow from that and become a better person? Or do I want to just continue to lead to destruction and break down everything I ever worked for and just ruin everything and sabotage and, you know? So there's a decision here. Do I want to grow from this, or do I want to just destruct? And that goes both sides, you know? That goes both sides. You can learn from this, they can learn from this, or you can just choose to ignore and repeat the same old shit. I definitely don't think this makes you happy, though. Like, you are, with the 9 of Cups, you are pretty solid within yourself. You trust the flow of life. You trust where you're supposed to be. But the situation, the energy between you and another person, definitely got a bad taste in your mouth. It pisses you off. It upsets you. It hurts you. Maybe this has to do with somebody's childhood, okay? Maybe the reason why somebody has this toxic tendency, whatever this toxic tendency is, maybe stems from their childhood. Something could have happened, traumatic, whatever, that caused them to be this way, you know? Either way, though, we got two different, there's that defensive energy. That I feel like this is this Capricorn energy. Let's just say Capricorn, okay? It doesn't have to be Capricorn, but this Capricorn devil energy over here, this defensive King of Swords Aquarian energy here, and then there's you kind of contemplating, thinking it out, okay? You get it? You get it because on your side, well, I mean, in this reading, you're contemplating, right? The Hangman's contemplation, and then look, he's contemplating in this card. He's thinking. Has his hand on his head. He's thinking, right? Chin, whatever. He's thinking. He's contemplating before he takes on this next move, before he moves, right? Whereas there's somebody, when you tell them, or you confront them, or you explain to them, hey, like this or that, or whatever the fuck you were talking to them, they become defensive. How dare you tell me what to do with my life, or how I do this, or whatever the fuck, right? Very defensive. And it just, you feel kind of almost at loss or hopeless, like, well, I don't know what the fuck to do. Well, it's not up to you, okay? Whoever, this is Sagittarian energy, by the way, but whoever this energy is, who's like contemplating and trying to help somebody else, it's not your job. It's really not your job. And yeah, it's unfortunate and it sucks because you want to help this person because you care or whatever, but ultimately there's not much you can do besides try to support them, help them, but it's to them if they want to change their ways, not you, so there's not much you can do. So don't beat yourself up over it, okay? Let's see what your expected timelines are kind of looking like, then we'll get some advice. Whew, a little bit of heavy reading, y'all. At first I was like, oh, it's so calm and zen and like the ocean waves, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. Plot twist. Alright, what are the expected timelines looking like, please, for Aries regarding the situation in January? What are the expected timelines looking like for Aries, please? What are the expected timelines looking like for Aries, please? Sun, rising, Venus. Ooh. Oh, I just bent this card. That is heartbreaking. Hold on, let me bend it back. We have the World in reverse coming out. So. Expected timelines, please, for Aries. Oh. Oh, okay. A lot of the same cards are coming out, but so we have the World in reverse, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this person may continue to just keep going down this little rabbit hole, and there's not going to be that much that you can do. We have the World in reverse and the Three of Swords, so you kind of realize the cycle is going to keep on repeating and repeating and repeating, and there's not much you can do about it except to look at the truth in this situation. You need to see things exactly as they are, and it's not your own fault. It's this person's fault. They can choose to jump off this wheel any day, any moment, but they choose not to, and it's not your fault. It may break your heart, upset you, etc., right? But there's not much you can fucking do. Like, seriously. And it sucks. It really does suck because you want to try and help and be there and support, and like, I think you will continue to do so, but at the same time it also breaks your heart that this person can't seem to find a way out. And you know that there's so much potential, that there's so much growth that this person can have if they were to just grab your hand and like get out of this hole, but it's like it's like you extend your hand to this person and they just like leave you hanging, you know. It's just like, well, there's not much you can do, you know. You extend, but if they don't reach out and accept, then it's their own downfall, right? And so I'm gonna go into the world and then we'll get some advice. Again, decision, right? Two of Swords. You're literally like trying to help this person out of their ways, or like help them get past this, move on from this, but there's not much you can do, and it leaves them with a decision in the end. Count the world, please, for Aries. I think my deck's upside down. I'm gonna put these back in and then I'm gonna shuffle a few more times. Hold on. World, please, for Aries. World in reverse for Aries. Count the world in reverse for Aries, January 2020. Oh, woo! Oh, okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So a decision's been made. Okay, something's been dropped. So an idea, something that you were juggling, or something that this person you're dealing with was juggling, has dropped something. We have the Devil, we have Judgment, and we have the Two of Cups coming out. See, oh shit. I'm telling you, this person keeps up their ways. If this person keeps doing this thing and they keep repeating this cycle, it's eventually going to end because the universe is going to step in, or like literally something is going to happen and it's going to be very divinely orchestrated, and it's literally out of your control. It's out of this person's control unless they were to make the changes to avoid this situation, this little universe step in, calling the wheel, okay? So there's going to be some type of divine intervention here, and this could definitely be regarding a connection, like maybe this person you're with currently, or this is somebody you've invested a lot of time. Again, more soulmate energy. More soulmate energy. I kind of do want to go into Judgment and just kind of get an idea. Oh, the Tower. The Tower. Wait, my deck is completely upside down, so if I were to flip it, bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So like I said, from the very beginning of this reading, well, sort of, middle of it, whatever. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is talking about a foundation that is not solid, that is not, it's fragile, it's easy, it's like the Jenga tower, you know? You pull out those pieces and then you pull out that one piece and the whole fucking tower falls, right? And so, with the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, that's telling me that at any given moment, this foundation may just crash and crumble, right? And because of this judgment call that's happening here, the universe stepping in, throwing a block in the way, or like, you know, pushing you on a certain path, may lead to this Tower moment. You know, this Tower moment is possibly the universe stepping in. Queen of Pentacles, that same Queen of Pentacles was just in the last spread. Okay, just giving much shit. So I guess what it's saying here is what you can expect is that you may continue to help this person, support this person. You may choose to step out and do your own thing and leave them do their own thing, whatever. You may just choose to focus on yourself. You do what you gotta do, right? Don't drain yourself trying to help somebody else, okay? Either way, whatever happens to this person or to you, if this is resonating for you and it's reversed in this reading, the universe is going to step in. When the universe steps in, you gotta just release control and accept it and just go with it, because it's meant to happen for some damn reason. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that because this reading's getting long. Otherwise I would go into it more, but we're running out of time. Someone commented, you need to be more patient with your readings. Bitch, I got things to do. Thank you very much. So we're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna get some advice though. Okay, we're gonna get some advice. So really, it's this whole thing, this whole situation is kind of out of your control. Unless you're the person in the shoes and you're doing this unhealthy, toxic, self-sabotage shit to yourself or the people around you, there's not much you can do. There's literally not much you can do. And you kind of just need to take a step back and let the universe do its job, I guess. Like, take the wheel, you know? Let the universe take the wheel for this one. Okay. So let's get some advice, please, for Aries. Any advice, please, for Aries regarding this reading for January 2020? Any advice, please, for Aries for January 2020? Woo! What do we got here? King of Cups. See? Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Advice, please, for Aries. Okay, Aries, for your advice, we have the King of Cups coming out. See, you need to make sure that you are solid within yourself. You need to fill your own cup. Make sure that before you help anybody else, especially this person that may need help, right? Whatever the fuck they're going through, or whatever this reading is about for you, because I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know your situation, okay? But you gotta make sure that you are not draining yourself being everybody's Dr. Phil, okay? You are not Dr. Phil. Unless you are a therapist and you're getting paid by the hour, you do not owe anybody your time, your energy, your emotion, your support, because you got to make sure that you are filled first. Because if your cup is empty and you're drained and you're exhausted, how the hell are you going to help anybody around you? You got to make sure that your cup is full before you help anybody else fill their cup. So you make sure that you are your own anchor, Aries, and don't tolerate shit from nobody. Alright? Doesn't mean you can just, oh, I'm gonna be a cold-hearted bitch. No. But you gotta put yourself first. You're the first priority. Period. Okay? And you need to stand your truth to that. You gotta stand your ground. You gotta hold that defensiveness energy and protect your cup. Because you don't want nobody stealing what you work so hard for, you know? So I'm just saying, hold true to your values. Stand your ground. And don't let anybody try and manipulate you and be like, well, Aries, you're so self-centered, like, I need help too. It's like, bitch, you need to help yourself. You need to fill your own cup too, just like I'm filling my cup, okay? Whatever, you get what I'm saying? Then we have the Lovers here. So this is talking about committing yourself to what you need to commit to. So whether it's just you, yourself, and I, me, myself, and I, whatever, I can't make it vice versa. Me, myself, and I, right? Commit to yourself. Commit to your friends or family, whatever you're committed to, stay committed to that. Also could be talking about a decision, right? Trusting your intuition, okay? So if you have a decision to make, trust your gut. And then we also have the Nine of Swords here, which, what does it say? I trust the present moment. So some of you may be overthinking, overanalyzing, or worrying about the future, worrying what's going to happen, or worrying, oh my god, what if this happens, or worst case scenario. You got to shut that shit down. You got to release yourself from that. Otherwise, you may end up manifesting this worst case scenario. Okay, you probably don't want that, right? You probably don't. So it's time to think best case scenario. You're trying to change that mindset. Change that mindset. Okay, that's all I got to say. And just like take a minute to just breathe. Especially if you've been getting overwhelmed, stressed out over the situation. Just breathe, baby. You'll be fine. You'll get past this. You're strong. Okay, so that was your reading for January. It's very interesting. Let me know if it made sense or if it resonated down in the comments below, or if you got something from it. Let me know, and I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.